Hey, my love, it is a new month, and you know what that means. New month motivation. I am here. I hope that you're doing well. If you're not doing well, I hope that tomorrow is better than today. And if it's not, that the day after that will be better than the past 2 days. Okay. So we're walking into June, right? And the theme that I want to focus on and that I hope that you will join me this June is to choosing to really put ourselves first. Selfishness is not a bad trait to have. It is very good for sustainability, for growth, for just you deserve to be selfish in your life, right? I come from an environment, a culture, family dynamic where I was really choosing everyone, putting everyone before myself. In a lot of the situations, I thought I didn't have a choice, right? But shout out to therapy because I quickly realized that I do have a choice, I do have a voice, and I do have a say so in what I tolerate and not tolerate, right? And now I'm not saying to go out and never show up for people, never, like everybody got to figure everything else out on their own. But no, 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 no. You have to put yourself first in order to be there for other people, in order to make sure that you are setting yourself up for success mentally, financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all of that. Now, how do you put yourself first? One is take inventory of where you are in life in every situation, every relationship, every um opportunity or like position that you have, really realize how many hats you wear in your life, right? Once you take inventory of that, I want you to sit down and think about the relationship dynamic. For instance, if you are in an intimate relationship, right? What is that relationship dynamic like? Not what you want it to be, but really sitting down and realizing, like, is this person pouring into me? Am I pouring into them? Is it a two-way street? Friendship wise, same thing. Am I showing up for my friend the best way that I can? Is this friend also showing up for me the best way that they can? Now, listen, here's the thing about relationships when it comes to another individual being on the other side, family, friends, your lover. It's never gonna be 50-50 all the time because life be life and right. However, comma, is it equal in the sense that you both are gaining something beneficial from this relationship dynamic, right? Or are you taking care of someone and you're not getting fed in any capacity, right? Because the two-way street, maybe what I'm giving won't look the same as what they're giving to me, but is what they're giving me feeding me, helping me become a better person? Is it nourishing my spirit, right? Really sit down and think about that. Because if you are just giving, 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 baby, you got to press slam on the brakes and become selfish and sit and really take inventory of that, right? Because if you're pouring, 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 and what sometimes you will realize is on the other side, they are intentionally taking from you because they know they are selfish, they are doing what they have to do. You don't deserve to be in a situation like that, right? The next thing I want you to really take inventory of after you see all the hats that you wear and where your time is going and where your energy is going is to really figure out what else you need to pour into yourself in regard to. What I mean by that is if you work a full-time job, you may, you work a 9 to 5 or you work you own a business, or you are, an employee that has a full-time schedule, and then you're a parent, or you're in a relationship, or you're a caregiver, and then maybe you're in school or you're learning a new hobby, and then you're involved in your social circles, and then this and then that. Those are a lot of hats, right? What are you doing to only pour back into yourself, right? Because you are responsible for you. What is your sleep looking like? Are you getting adequate amount of rest, or are you consistently lacking sleep because you are choosing to put others first? Now listen, if you're a parent or a caregiver, this area it may look different for you, because there are needs of people that really do depend on you, that sometimes you're just going to have to sacrifice a little bit, but that is all right. This is about areas where the other party on the other side can do what they need to do. Okay. So what is your sleep looking like? Are you eating? Are you taking time every day to just spend 2 to 5 to 15 minutes by yourself, hearing your voice, talking to God, meditating, praying, whatever it looks like for you? Are you doing that? Those are selfish acts that really help us in the long run. Being able to do these selfish things allows us to pour into ourselves. So, once again, we go out into the world and we are able to show up better, because we chose to put ourselves first in the moment, and we filled our cup, and now we are able to go and pour into someone else as well. It is very important to be able to do that. You are deserving of doing that. Now, once you've taken inventory, right? The next thing, if you be like, oh my gosh, I don't do anything for myself, that's fine. I want you to set one goal for June. Just one. We're not about to overwhelm ourselves with 10, 15 goals, and I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to eat 3 meals a day that I cook at home when I haven't cooked at home, and goodness, Lord knows when. We're not going to do that. We're going to be realistic and set one smart goal to focus on for June. Specific. What area of your life could help fill you up if you started doing one thing just for yourself? If you need help, maybe going for a walk, cooking one meal per day, stretching when you first wake up for 5 minutes. If you're a spiritual person, going to your higher power when you wake up or before you go to sleep to spend a little bit of time. Things like that. Creating a budget so that you're not just out here free, like, oh, measurable. You notice when I chose the area, I said one time a day. Measurable. Attainable. It Do you have the resources that you need to do this goal? Great. Realistic. One time a day, babes, is so realistic. Timely. One time a day, babes, is realistic and is timely. Okay? That is all we're going to focus on for the month of June. Drop your goals below that you are going to attempt to do. My SMART goal this month is going to be to go for a walk each day for 5 minutes at least. And if you exceed the amount of time that you set, that's perfectly fine as well. Now, drop yours down in the comments. I hope that you have an amazing June. We're just getting started. I will see you in the next video. Love, peace, and blessings.